Hey guys, my name is Chris McGregor and I'm the lead pastor of City Church here in Montreal. Just wanted to provide just a quick testimony of the power of prayer. A couple of years ago, our church and our leadership, we really got behind the idea of having a prayer room and a prayer team. Now, probably like you as a pastor or as a church leader, you have been a person of prayer and you've probably had prayer in your church. But in the last 18 months to 24 months, we've really made it a more concerted effort, not just to be a church that prays occasionally or sporadically, but tries to have a really focused, intentional part of it with every ministry and with every leader. And so a couple of months ago, I had the opportunity with my wife to be in London with the Alpha Conference. And I was hearing all kinds of testimonies about Gen Z, and particularly incredible stories of transformation, like people having visitations from Jesus in dreams and young people coming to faith in miraculous and really surprising ways. And so as we were there last May, we were asking the question, well, why can't that happen in Montreal within City Church and across Canada? And so sure enough, a couple of months later, we were having baptisms at the end of June here at City Church. And as I was talking to some people that were candidates, interviewing them, asking them their story, I came across the story of Leah. Leah is from France. She grew up in an atheist home, never was brought up in the church, never read the Bible. And during this process in these last few years, as she started to attend City Church, and it coincided with our church becoming more of a church of prayer, her testimony is that one night, Jesus appeared to her in a dream, and Jesus said to her, you need to pick up the New Testament and start to read it. And so surprisingly, she actually did it. She started reading the Gospels for herself. And in her own words, she started to follow Jesus just simply because of that dream and then reading scripture. And I have several testimonies in that same baptism last June of people miraculously coming to faith. And I attribute that, of course, to the grace of God, but also to the power of prayer. And so City Church is so proud to be one of the co-sponsors to see 1,000 churches across Canada become a house of prayer. And I hope that this brief testimony will just give you a glimpse of what God is up to within Montreal, across Quebec, and in your church as well. And so keep going, keep praying. Let's see what God is going to do as more and more people turn to the Lord in prayer.